Been up since 4 a.m. this morning. Likewise, yes, girl. Me too. Got almost everything I need to get done. But right, it's just that I know for me, it's just a great feeling when I've gotten up and see, I can't. I gotta move this phone. Sorry, y'all. Got to this light. Um, when I've gotten up and I feel like I've started, in a way that promotes for me what I would call, a strong start. So I feel ready and I'm excited. Let's get into our affirmations, y'all. So many hangnails. I am open to healing. I am loved. I am successful. I am prepared. I am focused forward. I am securing my future. Yes, this is what an agenda says. I am protected by God. Yes, I am enough. I am positive. I am grateful. I am a go getter. I am a leader. I am courageous. I am persistent. I am determined. I am faithful. I am motivated. Zacchaeus says, I am in it to win it. Yes, I'm in it to win it. Yes, yes. Gotta be. Gotta be. I am unforgettable. So, ironically enough, okay, so hold up. Melody says, I have made up my mind to go after my goals. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's a great thing. We're kind of going to talk about that today in our message. I was just going to say that what Zaki just said, and now what Melody just said is really on point to what we're talking about today. Oh, very, very important. Hey, Trees, good morning. Very, very important. Um, there are so many things that we say that we want. There are so many things that we've said that we want to do, but we have to do a couple of things in order for them to come to fruition, to actually to show themselves, to manifest in front of us. First, first, you know what? Let me type this in the comment box. All right. So that's what I'm gonna say right now. This is what I'm gonna say right now because this is literally what I have written down. It's just that you have to make a decision. And so Melody just said it. She said, I have made up my mind to go after my goals. Right. Zakia just said, she said, I'm in it to win it. I think they was in my notebook or something, y'all. But you have to make a decision. You have to make a decision on what you're going to do. You have to plan to dominate. And then you have to expect the delivery from God. See, this is the thing. We order, and when we order from everywhere. Amazon, Best Buy. And when you order, you get a tracking number for your delivery. And you already know that it's going to be delivered to the place where you asked for it to be delivered to. The difference with God is when He ships out things that you've asked for, there's no expected DOA, delivery on arrival. You don't know when the delivery is going to be made in what season. And sometimes we get in such heavy seasons, we almost feel like, damn, why? What's going on and what's up? And during those seasons, a lot of people get weak, doubtful, unsure. And I'm be honest with you, your shit get rerouted. Yeah. This is a game of belief and faith. This is not when you think it's cute to believe and cute to be faithful. This is believe. Undoubtedly, you have to. I don't want to get too far too fast. All right. So you got to make a decision. You got to make a decision. When you make a decision that you have goals and dreams and things that you want to accomplish, you have to plan. After you make the decision, then you have to plan. You have to plan. You have to plan. And the plan has to be to dominate. Something about winning. Winning doesn't always mean that you're first. Doesn't mean that you did it first. But you can still do it best without being the first to do it because now you've seen it done. You've seen flaws, you've seen mistakes, you've seen so many things. So you can dominate the game. You can dominate the fashion industry. You've seen so many people come before you do it. You can pick out and pick up pieces of what was wrong and dominate. You don't have to do a whole lot. You simply need to do a couple of small tasks in an excellent way. So you make a decision, you plan to dominate. And Sisters with an Agenda said this morning, said she's been up since 4 a.m. Likewise, going to bed last night, I didn't really want to get up at 4. I actually set my alarm clock for 4:30 last night. I did because I said to myself, well, Jay, you want to get this sleep. I want to be and feel full. But God had other plans because still at 3:57 a.m., my eyes were awake. And it's one thing when you get awake, when God wakes you up, no more sleep. It's time to get up. I know that. I don't argue it. Years ago, I used to wonder why you got up so early. You're meant to get up that early. It's something in the message. It's something in the morning of the message, and you're supposed to get up. And so I don't fight it. When God gets me up, I'm up. So looked at my phone. I said, "Damn, it's 3:57. I didn't want to. I wanted to get up at 4:30, but God had other plans. So I planned to dominate. So I got up, did the things I knew I had to do, even got online a quick bit, and now when I get off of here, the things that I need to be in place for me to dominate, I can do that. I can do it. So it's meant for me to get up at 4, no matter what I set that damn alarm for. And I don't generally set my alarm, but I wanted to purposely wake up at 4:30. That's what I told myself, right? But it doesn't always mean that you have to be first to win. It just means that you do the best job at that task possible. So first, you're going to make a decision. Drop some fire if you got that. Come on, y'all. First, you got to make a decision. You got to be mm, mm. You got to be relentless in making your decisions because some people are not going to agree. Some people are not going to understand. Some people aren't going to want you to do that. You got to be firm. You got to make your decisions. You got to stick with it. 2, you got to plan to dominate. Don't just do it. Don't just teach kids. Don't just show up in the classroom. Don't just show up to work. Don't just show up with a plan to dominate the day. When I used to have to go into work, um, it was very important for me to kind of like now have the best mood. You know, um, I wanted to have the best mood. I wanted to be, like the best version of me. I just always wanted to impact people. So when I went into work, likewise like how I do now. I get up and I wanted to pray and meditate and everything before I got in. And I used to make sure I did that. And then I wanted to make everybody else think. I would do things like stop, Dunkin' Donuts. The opening staff, people open with me. We get Dunkin'. Everybody get coffees and teas and just to because the thing about it is if you're gonna do it well. Do it right. So you have to plan to dominate. If you selling a piece of jewelry today, dominate with that. Dominate with it. If you have a Cyber Monday sale, dominate with that. If there's whatever it is you're doing, just dominate with it. Don't be mediocre with any of the things that you're doing. Dominate with them. Dominate. And last, expect your delivery. If you put in the work, if you have made a decision, you stand firm in that, and you're dominating, you're doing the work. Expect the next level delivery. Expect it. But be patient. But be patient. Don't expect it because you've been in this 2 years, 4 years, 5 years. Sometimes it comes sooner than later, but sometimes later gets greater. It just depends on the mission and really how many hours you put into it. But you have to expect the delivery, but don't be upset if it doesn't come when you think it should have come. When you think it should have been delivered. You have to be patient. Had I given up in 2014, I told you guys how rough that year was. Yeah. Had I given up in 2018, had I given up the things that I had prayed for, had asked for, I would have never been able to see them manifest. But because my belief was strong, my faith was unwavering, God delivered. And it wasn't how everybody told me it would be. Because everyone said, well, you have to do this. Everyone, when I went to go get my first piece of business credit, my first line of business credit, everyone was telling me, no, Jay, your credit has to be this. No, you can only get it this way. You could only do it this way. And me as an educator, I've been educating since 2001, you know. I know that there's always different ways. I know that there's always different options. So I just tried my own way. I just tried my own way. Didn't do PG. Nope, nope, no personal guarantee. I didn't do a credit card. I went straight to the big bank, straight to the federal government. And people were like, you're not going to get that. You never had credit before in your business name. You're not going to get that. I had credit specialists that I paid who told me, don't waste my time. And when I got that credit, because I damn sure got it, when I got the approval letter, after paying thousands to a credit person who was supposed to advise, I sure enough sent it to him. Sure enough, screenshot it. Sure enough, screenshot it, posted it, everywhere. And this was the situation because everything ain't for everybody. And the way your journey wasn't my journey. I wanted to prove to people that these gurus, because an expert understands that there are different ways to make one thing happen. You can have a winning team of 5 people and they all have different journeys in which they won. So it's very important to understand that. Morning. It's very, very important to understand that in your time, after you put the work in, after you made the decision, after you dominated the industry of which you're in, that God will deliver. Ain't no ends, ifs, or buts about it. He will deliver. You will receive. But you gotta remain faithful. You gotta remain, in belief of what you're doing. You gotta understand that your mission and your message is greater than just you. And that if you give up, in just you because you weren't winning, then you don't see the big picture. A lot of times before I won, my team won. Before I won, my team won. When I went to go purchase a home and I didn't find a home I wanted in 6 months of my credit approval, I put my team on. I showed others on my team how to go. Hold up, y'all, my phone. Instagram acting up, y'all. Hold up. All right, okay. Sorry, y'all. Yep, yeah, I don't know what was going on, but I put my team on. I showed them exactly what I had did to get approved for a house of the price that I wanted to get approved for. Exactly how to answer the questions, exactly how to talk to, the mortgage company we were going to go through. So a lot of times I didn't particularly win. To people, it was like, well, you're not winning. You just put her on. She just bought a house. Or you're not winning. You just put him on. He just grew his business. I've had people call me and say, Jay, Boom, 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 just took your class? Oh, yeah, you took my class. Because I have an educator's class just for educators, just for people who want to teach what they do. Somebody took my class, came out, he went straight to 8 figures. Somebody called me, Jay, why you ain't raise your prices? Everything's not for everyone. Just because I could coach you to it, don't mean I gotta get to that as well. We gotta understand what a win look like. If it's a win, it's just about you, you can stop planning on winning. You can stop. My growth ain't always just been about just me. I've helped multiple people who do coaching and educating get to 6, 7, 8 figures within 6 months. Yes, I'm there as well, but I wasn't there when I started helping people get there. But I understood what it means to win as a coach. The team players are out there and they are playing and they are scoring. That's the beauty about coaching for me because I don't have to have played in the game to win. I can dominate in many ways. And this is what you have to understand about winning. If you expect the win to only look like you're in the wrong game. Because winning ain't just about you. A win could be your child getting put on. Our kids' IRAs have more in them than mine. Let me say that again. I'm going to be very clear. And Chrisette has the most. Her independent retirement account is bankable. It has more than mine and Christian's in it because I started his late and I started mine late. Winning is putting people in position. Put my babies in position to win. I can't look at it like, well, let me put more in my account so I could catch up. So I could be first. So I could be more fruitful. It's not a win. A win is the fact that someone is in position. The win is the fact that someone I helped is in position. Because of that, someone else is going to be saved. Someone else is going to be in a position. Best position to be in is that of to win. Their mindsets are going to be right. So you have to think about this. After you have gotten determined to make a decision to dominate, the delivery may not look like what you expect it to look like. It may not be your plate that's being full or filled. It may be your sister next to you. It may be your brother. It may be your child. It may be your mother. Understand that. But it's still a win. It's still a win. And your time is coming. But in the meanwhile, why not just put people on? In the meanwhile, in between while. Winning, winning, winning. I could have 30 wins when only one was really mine. Because I could say, you know what though? I put them on, put them on, put them on, I put them on. We gotta stop looking for the win to just be us. Because I'm gonna be honest. A me win, it ain't even powerful enough. I don't just want just me to win. That's not enough power. It's not enough backing. I want 20 people behind me who I help win so people can really understand that the formula works. That the formulas work. That the power plays work. And it don't just work on me. If it just work on you, then is it really working? Oh, I tried to get that credit too, Jay. That credit didn't come through. Oh, I tried to get a grant and it's only you. Do it really work? You speaking a word this morning? Yes, love. Yes, I love putting my sisters in during an event next weekend. But scores to spotlight. Yes, yes. It's just important to understand that, y'all. So as we go out and we're looking for the wins, sometimes you need to stop counting yourself out. If you help somebody get in position, that's a win too. That's a win too. And we need to understand that. Excited to spotlight. Yes, yes, yes. So very important to understand, excuse me, that wins look different for all of us. And if you're a coach or a leader, I know that's not everyone, but if you are, and sometimes it just looks like your team winning, and that's all right. That's quite all right. And again, Lord knows there will the Lord knows there will be people around you who simply do not understand how you are okay with other people, but that's the grace. That's the grace. For me, it is anyway. Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's get into our exit ticket. Exit ticket. Words of encouragement this beautiful morning. Monday is a new week. It's a new day. It's a new opportunity for you to go get new money. It's Cyber Monday. I don't know what you got. If you got a website, if you don't got a website, whatever you got going on, but post a play and let it rip. Okay, like for real. I hope you guys have an amazing, productive, and positive day. Drop some words of positivity and encouragement in the box on your way out. Please do not leave us empty handed. Fill up a cup and let your cup be full as well. Okay? Fill up a cup and let your cup be full as well. Drop some positive words of encouragement in the comment box. It's greatly appreciated.